Hey, welcome to the Madhouse here on Monday, September 29th, almost the end of the month again. I always like to say the date so we know, but
I'm glad you do, because I never know what date it is.
yeah, I always have to stop and think.
I know it's Monday, it's the start of the week. We're starting off a new week from the Soluri, no guts,
no glory hour. And I just can't believe how fast September went. And
I can't believe how fast life's going. I mean, life's just flying by.
yeah,
That's why you always see us out having fun, because we're living life before there's no more.
that's right. You got to live large while you can, right?
That's it.
So we're going to incorporate something new every week in our opening monologue, and I'll explain why. First of all, it's called "Do You Know What Irks Me?" Right?
Right.
Okay, and I'm going to explain before Janine puts the pictures up. Actually, we were on the LIE on Saturday. It was a beautiful day. We were heading out to a football game. Vinny coaches, and there was a really beautiful Dodge Ram truck. It was maxed out. The guy had it all pimped out, right? It just had everything on. It looked great. I mean, it wasn't trashy looking. It was just really a great truck. But on the back of the truck, Janine, if you could show that first picture, this is what the guy had on the back of his awesome truck. I don't know if anybody's seen these ever. Janine,
That truck has balls.
Janine, who works the cameras and stuff, she's never seen it. So when I gave her the pictures just before, when I got here, she just said, "What the heck is that?" I mean, not that she's never seen those. She's seen those, just not there.
They're not Tom's.
But anyway, so I've seen them before. I definitely have a huge issue with them. And listen, I know to each his own. I understand that. My personal opinion, it's like I'm floored every time I see that. So I turned to Vin and I said, "Vin, clarify for me, please. What is the purpose of those? Okay? Why do people put those on their truck?" So I found this. I thought it was kind of funny. People still don't think I'm cool. So I got to put those things on the back of their truck. I didn't even want to say the word.
They're balls.
Yeah. So
balls.
now we got this picture. And like, really, dude? This is how you want to be seen all over the world on the internet, sitting on the back of your truck with those things hanging off your truck? I don't get it. And so now the next picture brings me to, that's what I think. No offense to anybody who has these things on the back of their truck, but I think they're totally classless. Of course, I'm sure there's a reason. So I asked Ben, what is the reason behind those? I mean, is it a person's way of expressing, saying, "Oh, I got a real big set of balls. I'm a tough guy with my Ram tough truck.
My truck's got balls."
I guess. I mean, I kind of get that, but
I mean, some people hang Pikachus, Yeah, that's the only balls he's got left, because his wife's got his real balls.
Oh, God. But anyway, and then I proceeded to tell you, if I was single and I met somebody and he came to pick me up with that on the back of his vehicle, no matter what the vehicle was, I don't care how good looking, how successful, how much money, how kind, how sweet, if he didn't take them off and throw them away, that would be a deal breaker for me. There's no way I could do that.
So a big set of balls on the back of the truck really irks my wife.
So that's my irk of the week. Anyway, so you guys can always write in on our page, Soluri Glory Hour on Facebook, and tell me what irks you. And tell me what you think about that whole thing. And again, no offense to anybody who does have them. I just don't want to see them. Anyway.
I have them. Not on my truck, but
I've seen them. I just don't want to see them in public.
Matter of fact, I brought them with me today. I want to show them.
They bounce around on the road. It's just disgusting. I think it's gross. So anyway, I'm done.
That's what irks my wife. You know what irks me? This is what irks me. When I pull up to a deli, a bagel place, anything that has a car, the people park their car right in front of the door. I mean, I don't mind you park before the door, after the door, but right in front of the door, that irks me. I mean, you got to inconvenience everybody so that you can be, satisfied and what can I say is easier for you.
Lazy.
Exactly. You're just lazy.
Yeah.
And it really pisses me off, that that you think you're better than everybody. You could just pull up so that your door matches up with the store door. And yeah. Oh, the handicap one too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tommy's saying handicap. That irks me.
Well, you know, the handicap
my
thing
irk,
don't
but-
irk me as much. You know why? Because most of the handicap stickers are fake. I mean, these people don't really, they're not handicapped.
Well,
They just
you can't
park.
say they're
No,
not
a
handicapped.
lot. I said no, but not nobody. A lot of them have handicap stickers that don't really
You
need
see
them.
them get out of their vehicle
Yeah.
and like run to the door.
Well, I said to one lady one time,
but they
she-
could be a condition we may not be aware of.
right,
But still,
you
park
know what?
where it's designated.
I was at the mall one time, and some lady pulled into a handicap spot. And I said, yeah, you know, that's handicap. She goes, well, I am handicapped, as she's walking along with me, like normal. I said, well, you don't look handicapped. She says, well, what does a handicapped person look like? I said, I guess like you, but a little darker hair. She's just like, got
What?
really mad and went to the store. You know?
Wait, I don't even get that.
Yeah, me either, but I didn't have no answer for it. So.
guys-
What can I say?
well,
What
you
does
know
a
what?
handicapped person look like?
In all truth, though, it could be a handicap that somebody's not aware of. And
Yeah.
It's not always a visible handicap.
Yeah,
But I
listen,
just,
if
know,
you're not
park-
handicapped,
yeah.
don't park in the spot. And
Exactly.
don't block the doors, because if I see it, I'm going to give you a dent.
Always
My
not.
keys are going to be out.
No, they just got somebody. There was just somebody on the news over the weekend. They caught her on camera at a Target or something in, I think, Massapequa. She must have had some kind of road rage with somebody and must have followed her inconspicuously and waited till the woman got in the store, and she circled around the car, and she comes back, and she keyed the lady's car, and they got it on video, and now they were looking for that woman, whether or not they found her. I mean, hopefully they're worried about bigger
Yeah,
things on the
yeah.
news than the
They're
woman.
trying to
who
find a
took the car.
pedophile. Leave the key lady alone.
Yeah,
Find the
yeah.
pedophiles, them people, you know.
Yeah. But so
It's another Monday, and we're going to start a new show. We got
It
a
is.
great guest tonight. Before we get going, I just want to
You
say
wanna thank-
hi. I just want to say hi to my mom, my dad, my brother AJ, who's sitting in front of the TV right now with
Hi, guys.
the internet watching us because our special guest is a good friend of my brother AJ's.
yeah, AJ, I just want to say thank you. And we're going to introduce our guest actually as we're speaking of him. It makes it easy. Eric G, welcome to the Madhouse.
Thank you, guys.
Soluri,
Welcome,
no,
Eric.
that's no
Glad
glory
to have
hour.
you here.
Thank you to AJ for bringing Eric our way. I find it a thrill. Like I said last week also, we're privileged to bring entertainment on the show of the caliber that we do. In fact, you and people are going to get to hear you sing later and hear your whole story.
Yeah.
But thanks to you, AJ. Hi,
Yeah,
Mom
big
and
shout
Pop.
big shout out to AJ. Thanks a lot, brother. I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, so actually, let's mention AJ a little
Yeah.
more. Let's give him kudos.
Yeah, give him some
You-
love, right?
Yeah, let's send out some love. You guys have known each other for a while.
Yeah, for almost a decade now, and
Oh, I know them longer than that.
yeah, he kind of he manages the gym that I went to, back in the day.
Right.
And, from there, we just kind of hit it off, and I would go every day, and conversations here and there. We started to know about each other's lives a little more and more, and actually, he was part of some of the music stuff that he was coming along. Some of the shows that I went to,
Supportive.
that actually, support. So
Yeah,
through
and
the
he's
years, so.
a really funny
He
guy.
was in a video with you too, right? You saw something.
Yeah,
was in one of the videos
he
you
came
did or
out
something?
Yeah, he came out back in the day. So.
Oh, he's no longer at the gym, but he does personal training.
He does.
And I got to tell you, the people that take him on as a personal trainer have nothing but great things to say.
Yeah.
They get great results. He's really doing it. You know what I mean?
Well,
Yeah,
And it's funny because he was
he's
never a
dedicated.
workout guy, but he got working in the gym, and he just changed his lifestyle. And I mean, he looks great. He does a great job. You know, he trains my daughter, and she's like, Uncle AJ really puts me to the test.
He's
Dad."
tough.
Yeah,
He's
actually, that's
He's tough. He got tough glass.
You brought that up. I actually just forgot, but there was a time where he was a little heavy at first. No,
Yeah.
Right.
no offense, brother. Okay, but
He was like me. Now he's
no. But I'm just, and he started to do all these like core workouts. I'm like,
Right.
dude, what are you doing? It's like, and then 2-3 months down, I'm like, he is ripped and he's
Yeah.
shred,
Yeah.
got new diet, new lifestyle. I'm like, good for you, man.
And
Yeah.
it just shows
He's
you,
happy.
it's really motivating
Yeah.
because it definitely shows you can always transform a body. I had
Yeah.
twins, and I was a size 0 before I got pregnant. And then once I got pregnant after I had the boys, I mean, I was huge. And I looked at all my little clothes, and I said, oh my God, I'm never going to wear these again. Beautiful stuff. I gave them all away. Wound up working in a gym not too long thereafter and got down to like a really unacceptable 90 pounds. But I got buff and strong, and you can transform a body at any age, at any time with, like AJ has shown us, dedication, hard work.
Yeah, I used to be really skinny. I transformed too.
But anyway, getting on to you and,
Yeah.
and what you do. First of all, you're a native of the Philippines.
Yes, I'm Filipino. Yep.
You're born there.
Yeah, I was born there.
And you've since made your way here.
Migrated. You know.
Right,
Yeah.
right. And your musical career really started off.
Well,
How?
Probably just like anybody in music will tell you, it started when they were young, or whether it's a choir or some type. And actually, mine's no different. I started out, and my father was a pastor, so I was already in the choir. I started to learn all the intricacies of music with the pianos and melodies and writing music, composing music. So I was already kind of, I'm not saying I was set up for it, but I had all the tools around me to start to really
Makes it
absorb. Yeah, it definitely did. So that helped a lot. So, and people started saying, hey, I think you should try to pursue something with this, like professionally. And I was like, okay. So we started to really push forward and put it out there, try to meet different producers, different managers. So that's kind of how I got my start.
Now, when you go out to try to meet producers and managers,
Yeah, I don't do that anymore. but that was-
did
yeah.
you go to clubs or what do you?
Yeah, a lot of it was just by word of mouth. Some producer, local producer going to be here, local producer going to be there. Let's go try to go.
Self-promotion.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
the
so
thing
much
is, you really never know. And when entertainment, specifically music, I had a gig where there were 2 people there, and I'm like, what the heck is this? I'm not gonna. But that one of the 2 actually knew somebody that referred me and brought me to another level. So you you can't discount who's in the room. You don't
never
know who they
who's in
know.
the room.
You don't know who's watching. You don't
Right.
know. So whether it's a crowd of 2 or 200 or 2,000, I always like to just bring it.
Right.
So
Well, you
That-
have
that's
to.
the key.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
have to.
No matter no matter who's there.
Yeah.
I mean, because I remember we've done shows and it was a snowstorm and there was like 15 people there, and it's like, but they just played out like there was 1,000 people there.
Yeah, and that transforms just through loving what you do too.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's true,
once you
too.
start doing,
Yeah.
as soon as I grab a microphone, and Tommy knows he's a performer his whole life, because you just love to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, I love to do it if nobody's in the room,
Right,
So if I'm by myself, I love it. So whether
Yeah.
it's 2 people or
Yeah, you're definitely right. I mean, it has to be a passion for you because,
Yeah.
only certain people can make it and make it into a living where the income's coming in that big.
Exactly, it's
So,
tough.
like I always tell myself, and that whether there's dollars coming in or not, I'm going to be doing this no matter what. So.
Mm-hmm.
Do you play instruments?
I do. I actually play the piano,
Okay.
and I'm starting to learn other things that I'm incorporating into my set, like a ukulele.
Well,
Wow,
piano's
that's nice.
piano's
Ukulele
probably
is-
one of my favorites.
Yeah, pianos. and nothing
So
touches the
who do
piano.
you who were influences on you growing up?
Actually,
Any
that's
pianists or-
yeah, Michael Jackson.
Jackson,
Actually, I was on a
yeah.
radio interview just a week ago, and he asked me the same exact question. Michael Jackson to me is he's like the king. He really is. Like
Talented, huge.
every
deny.
and yeah, he's definitely talented, but you see his impression on everybody these days,
Mm-hmm.
from rock to pop, even to hip hop, even the artists that are out now. They they have style. Even myself, sometimes I'm starting to write and I sing. I'm like, oh man, that's kind of like Michael Jackson's melody.
Mm-hmm.
There's the way he would deliver. So
Well, we grew
He
up
would
with
he
him
would also
since
have
he
his
was
collar
little.
up.
yeah, that's true.
Nice pair of shades, with the glove.
Yeah, that's what I got to go get a glove, man.
Yeah.
Well,
You gotta be
Michael
yourself, yeah.
Jackson's always been probably my favorite entertainer in the world.
Yeah.
The guy wasn't ready to die.
Yeah.
Good friend of mine, Kevin Meza, who shot his last photos during his rehearsals. He was the only one allowed in there to shoot. Said like this kid wasn't ready to die. He had energy to go. He was good to go.
He was looking forward to the tour.
The tour, yeah, that's what I
starting
heard.
Right.
Yes,
All
yeah.
great
amped
guy.
up,
He
yeah.
said he's the greatest guy you've ever
it's
talked with. And
It's pretty sad that
So
how
much,
that happened.
It's a sad
so much
day.
controversy around his life, and it's sad. We grew up with him. I'm
Yeah.
sure you're younger than us, but we grew up with him. We
Yeah.
were pretty much parallel, the same age.
well, he was born in '59.
So okay, so we were.
Yeah.
He was just
Yeah.
a few years older, but
But we
grew
watched
up
when
with
he
him.
was 5. We were when he was 7. We were 5, watching him and his
Oh,
little
my God.
cartoons.
Used
Yeah,
to dance
yeah.
in my room with my best friends on the
Yeah.
block, making choreographing to
Right.
his songs and everything. Just Jackson 5 is amazing, but so he was probably your biggest influence. you
Yeah,
think?
and actually, Vinny said it. He's an entertainer, So
Yeah.
there's a lot of
Yes.
people that can sing, but when they stop singing, it's boring.
Right.
Michael Jackson doesn't even have to sing, and he could just do his dance. Thriller to me was one of the
Yeah.
probably the best produced, and it scared the living daylights out of me when I was a kid and I watched it. But that's how that's how many phases of his game he
Oh,
brings
okay,
to the
yeah.
table,
Yeah.
So That's,
He didn't do videos. He did short movies.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it was like
they were epic.
and you couldn't wait. For
that's
the
right.
premiere, everybody got home to wait,
Yeah.
make sure they seen it, and he was something special.
Talent
He,
is
he
fast.
went far and beyond.
Yeah.
So you started out singing gospel?
Yeah,
as a young- as
that's
a young child
that's I was
growing up in church.
I was growing up in church, you know, the hymns and all that stuff. So
Powerful stuff.
yeah, it is. It's not so much the music, but the message, you know. So, and then I started to go into mainstream music. Obviously, you know, listen as a kid, you're listening to mainstream music and pop and R&B. I moved here to New York, and so I got influence. Really, you know, I was really entrenched in a lot of R&B stuff that was happening. So, I started to write alongside those type of, you know, like the formula of R&B and pop. So.
I love R&B.
Well, I got to tell you, I heard your the rehearsal, the sound check.
Oh, okay.
I never expected that to come out of you, bro.
Good.
You sound amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I
Thank you.
actually
Appreciate
went
it. Praise
onto
God.
my Facebook page right after you were done and just said, listen, you got to tune in and hear this kid sing, man. You know, I
Thanks
call
a lot.
everybody a kid. I know you're not a kid, but you got to hear
I'll
this
take a
guy.
kid.
old.
You
He's
gotta-
old, so
I'm
everybody's
old,
a
so everybody's a kid to me. You got to hear this guy sing. And,
Thanks a lot,
you
man.
bring it, buddy. You bring it.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Man. Actually, a lot of shows that I do, you know, especially urban shows, that, you know, I walk in there, I have my stuff, I'm like, you know, I'm the guest artist, I'm a musical guy, where do I change? And they're like, who's this guy? You know, like, you don't really know a lot of Filipino guys that's out there doing this. And I do it in, you know, black shows, white shows. It doesn't matter. I don't discriminate
Right.
because I'm putting out
Right.
Eric G.
Right.
So, and then I do my mic check. I do my, like, wow, man, you know, so I'm
Well, I
just
tell you,
thankful.
you
Praise God,
finished
man.
singing, and I was like, me, Tommy, Jan, we were singing in the other room. We were like,
not
it's just
really
you move, you
contagious.
make people move, and that's
Yeah.
entertaining.
Yeah.
You know,
Thank
when you
you, I
could do
appreciate
that,
it.
when you could make a crowd feel it, that's entertaining. You know,
I try,
It's
man.
not.
Thank you
It's
so
not
much.
just the music that you give. It's the captivation of the performance, and you really do need to captivate people, like you
Yeah.
said, because it's not.
It's
just
it's really your delivery.
vocals.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna take a quick break, and we're gonna come back. We have a lot more to learn from Eric and his career thus far, which is really taking him on an awesome path. And of course, he's gonna do some music for us live
Sure.
in a little bit. But stay tuned, and we'll be right back. Hi, AJ.
Are you planning an event and want to include entertainment, but you're not sure where to turn? Act1Entertainment.net has provided over 1,500 events with quality, affordable live entertainment at private parties, corporate affairs, festivals, bike rallies, and more. Act One will fit into your budget. They're friendly, reliable, and do all the legwork for you. They take all major credit cards. Log on to Act1Entertainment.net for a free, no-obligation price quote, or call 631-758-3505 for a brochure. You'll be happy you did.
Hi, my name is Dr. Tom Dow. We have a multidiscipline practice in Melville and Ronkonkoma, New York, and we treat patients with many, many different conditions, from newborns through geriatric patients with numerous different techniques. There's a technique and a type of treatment for every class of patient. We have them all here. Here's my son Thomas, also a doctor of chiropractic, working on one of our patients' cervical spine. This patient has had chronic neck pain for many, many, many years, has been to a multitude of different practitioners with little or no response. And with our specialized techniques, she has improved tremendously and continues to improve on a daily basis. We have two practices, one in Melville and one in Ronkonkoma, New York. We are a multidiscipline chiropractic office. What that means is we have chiropractors, massage therapists, acupuncturists, psychologists, all working as a team and a network of outside professionals such as orthopedists and neurologists that we work hand in hand with to help determine what your injuries are and the best way to treat your injuries. I have the great pleasure of having my son in practice with me. We work hand in hand, father and son, to give our patients the best care possible, and a staff which is loving, caring, and you'll never have to wait at all in our office for service. Many times patients come into our office and they have what's called a soft tissue injury. Soft tissue injuries are like scars inside your body. If you've ever been cut on the outside of your body, you get a scar. The same thing happens inside of your body to your muscles and ligaments. So our job is to determine where those are, stretch the muscles, adjust the vertebra back into their correct position, and then refortify the normal structure with exercise. That's what we do best, and I hope someday you'll come see us at one of our 2 offices. Thank you.
Technical Worldwide Tattoo Supply is one of the largest suppliers in the world and your #1 resource for top quality, affordable tattoo and piercing supplies. Technical Worldwide Tattoo Supply is the #1 supplier of tattoo inks in the world with more than 200 products including Mom's Ink, Philadelphia Eddie's Traditional Inks, Paolini Sacred Color Inks, and more. Technical Worldwide Tattoo Supply, your one-stop shopping destination for great service, best prices, and top quality supplies. Coney Island Carlos vintage wines and premium spirits are undeniably distinctive, selected for their unique, memorable flavor. Coney Island Carlos vintage wines and premium spirits are delivered to you in beautifully designed bottles featuring limited edition artwork. Coney Island Carlos vintage wines and premium spirits are available at affordable prices in fine restaurants, bars, and liquor stores. Or check www.coneyislandcarlo.com for availability.
And we're back.
And we're back.
With Eric G, and we have a lot to talk about. So, so you released the first album.
Yes.
And when was that? 2000.
That was I started writing that album in 2008.
Okay.
I released it 2010. Wrote everything, produced everything in my home studio.
Okay. You have your own studio, which is
yeah,
great.
Well, before 2008, you did something with MVP, correct?
Yes. I was involved in a group, MVP. The founders of MVP was actually from CNC Music Factory.
Everybody knows that.
Yeah, everybody knows that. So everybody dance now.
Yeah,
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there's no one that doesn't know that song.
Right,
but,
exactly. It plays it every part.
yeah, it's still going till
Still
today.
does.
It's still bumping till today, right? That can come on and the dance floor gets.
That's you did Rock Your Body, right?
We did Rock Your Body. Actually, they did it. I was part of that group that did that. So,
Okay.
And they actually got some really great play from KTU, Z100, and it catapulted into a tour here in the U.S. and Europe. They were loved a lot in Europe. So, but kind of contracts and stuff, kind of as usual in the music business, contracts got in the way, and he took 3. There were 7 of us. He took 3 from the group, which were the main people that composed the song. I mean, rightfully so, right? Mm-hmm. So, and he's trimming down the group. He's trimming down the budget. So, and that kind of led me to we separated. We parted our own ways, and it kind of put me in a path to do more inspirational stuff at the moment. So, and that's what kind of pushed me to do the gospel album move.
Which is great because since your journey on your own with your independent stuff, you've been named. Can you give me that title?
When I released the album 2010, the label that put it out actually had about 300 artists. Tate Music Group. Shout out to Tate Music Group back in the day. So, and I was top 10 from the 300 artists.
Wow.
Just from airplay, just from some shows. I did about 30 shows from that album. So, Meadowlands Expo.
NYCB Theater? Was that where? Or
That was for the second album.
That's for the second album, which we'll talk about. Okay.
Yeah, so, and went around the local circuit here in New York, Pennsylvania, upstate. So I was actually named Artist of the Week in one that still existed, Pulse 96.7 in Albany.
Wow.
It's just no longer there because I guess there's no money for some of the stations.
Right.
But
Well, the
yeah.
stations that do it, they
Yeah.
can go.
Great
so.
accolades. And now, so your most current album,
Yeah.
it was released in June of this year, is that correct?
Yes, June of this
And
year.
we have a shot of that. It's called Dreams.
Dreams.
It's called Dreams, and that's the CD right there.
It's
And,
me breaking a glass, basically.
Yeah, because I had asked you. I
Yeah.
looked at it long and hard, and I'm like, it looks like an amp, like a little
Right.
amp. I'm just not sure. So if you give us your interpretation.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
way
it's a speaker which we call monitor in the studio. I had it in mind because a lot of people were kind of wondering why the change from gospel to mainstream,
Right.
and they asking, oh, did you change faith? Did you change religion? I said, no, it's not like that. Music's music. So I believe music has no boundaries.
You're right.
I don't have to change who I am, and it's basically just me throwing that speaker through the glass, kind of saying, I'm shattering the boundaries. Music is still music,
That's
no matter
great.
what I'm doing.
Right.
So
And you're right.
That's a
mean,
great concept,
It's
you
the
know.
universal language, and
Yeah.
it doesn't matter color,
Yeah,
race.
Yeah, you know what? You know what's funny? You say that. I remember as a kid being at a party in Amityville, and the Beatles were playing. There was this guy from Puerto Rico, spoke no English, but he was singing the Beatles
Yeah,
song.
yeah.
He knew some of the
Yeah.
words, he knew the beat to it,
Yeah.
but he couldn't speak no English. And it was like, wow. I said, that's when I first realized, like, wow, people in other countries listen to the same music we
Yeah.
listen to.
Can you only imagine for a mega, group like that, and there's many, obviously, but for instance, the Beatles, who we love, to know that in every country, your music transcends where people don't even know your language,
It's
but they know
crazy.
that beat.
Yeah.
Right.
They know where those words come in,
Yeah.
and they could sing. That's got to be the craziest.
Yeah.
That brings it back to Michael Jackson. Remember, he just
Yeah.
did all those
Yeah.
tours all over the
Yeah.
world,
Exactly, China. I mean, he was big,
Yeah.
like in the Orient.
Yeah.
Really big.
Really
and
big, yeah.
I found it almost amusing, not amusing to make fun of, but seeing all of them singing.
Right.
his
Couldn't
lyrics. You
speak a
think-
lick of
you think- I
English,
always
Oh, yeah.
wondered.
but
Yeah,
could
exactly.
sing a Michael Jackson
Right,
song.
right.
That's
And it's
funny.
funny you guys say that because in the Philippines, we would sing these English songs, and then when we try to speak English, right, you hear this hard accent,
Right,
right?
right.
Because we're just so used to hearing the way it sounds through the radio.
Right, you just
So you
you're
just kinda
actually
mimic-
speaking it. You're actually
Yeah.
saying how it sounds. Right.
Right. Now, you on this new album.
Yes.
So it's a collaboration of a lot of R&B.
Yeah.
Some soft stuff. Is
Yeah,
it like
there's,
a
there's
little
some
bit-
rock in there too. So
There's some
yeah,
rock in there
yeah.
too, and you do have a song, a Filipino. in
Yeah,
your
yeah.
own
Actually,
language,
it's the
right?
last track on the album. It's called the La La song, and I just wanted to be able to give back
Yeah.
to the my people over there. So
That's
it's
great.
basically a fan appreciation song.
Right. Well, I just want to give a shout out while we're saying that. My boys grew up with a girl, Jamie Velasquez. She lived right behind us to the corner, and they went to school together. And her mom, Tess, taught religion to the boys. But I love them. Jamie, I'm giving you and your parents a shout out. Your aunt and the twins and everybody, a shout out to you guys. And pass this show on to all your family in the Philippines because he's a huge talent. Definitely.
yeah.
So now you had a premiere. You did several premieres for the new CD.
Yeah, we had
Right.
the release was June 27th at the Westbury Music Fair, which you guys know it's now NYCB Theater.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
keep
yeah.
used to saying that.
It's whoever has the money holds the name, right? Yeah, yeah, exactly. So yeah, ever since then I've been pretty busy. Even before the last album, people started to really recognize that it's not just me singing, because what I really wanted to do was show all facets of music, being able to write, being able to produce. So because I actually started to write for an Apollo winner as well. So my goal with this music thing, part of my goal, just to digress a little bit, part of my goal with this is to just use music as a platform to get into the entertainment business, because I don't really want to hit the road all the time. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
and if you're going to be anybody that's successful today musically, they're never home. They're always in the studio. They're always on the road. So I just want to use it as a jump-off platform to get into other avenues.
Right. Do you have any duets on your CD?
I actually have one collaboration. She's actually, her name is Mariana Ava. She actually just got signed to Sony Gospel.
Really?
She's a Brazilian artist, and she's actually in Brazil right now. She's huge over there, huge.
Well, if you ever need another one,
Oh, okay, all right, yeah, definitely.
this girl could
Yeah, well,
sing.
you sing great, and I'd love to see you studio someday too.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
It's
we'll
just,
bring
it's
Tommy, and we'll
local.
do some backup.
So
right, Tommy?
you've played a lot of venues.
Yeah,
around
I've actually,
there.
I'm coming near my 50th show.
Really?
So,
You open up for a lot of people. You do.
yeah, I've actually blown up, as per our conversation, Arnel Pineda, which is the Filipino guy that they found on YouTube. He's an amazing talent who leads now Journey.
Journey.
Wow.
so-
To follow Steve Perry is amazing.
Yeah.
He's not camera shy. He's very fearful of a live audience. That's why you don't really see them. You haven't really with him for a long, long time.
Oh, okay. I didn't
Oh
know
yeah,
that.
he's
I
got a
didn't know
huge
that.
stage fright thing, which is
Wow.
it's crazy.
As
I'm
a
not saying it's
superstar,
crazy.
I wouldn't think,
Yeah,
but
it's
you know.
amazing,
From
right?
a
Isn't that
fan
crazy?
standpoint, this man can sing like nobody's
Yeah,
business.
yeah,
I
absolutely.
mean, and to know that that fear holds him back is such a sad thing.
I think
But so they-
I think De Niro's like that too. That's why he don't do talk shows. I think.
Wow.
De Niro.
really, wow.
Barbra Streisand's
Barbra
another one.
Streisand, sure, when she
Yeah.
came around most recently,
You never know,
it was
right?
a big deal
Yeah.
because
And she can only sit one side. You can only film her from one side.
yeah.
How was that? She didn't play for
Wow.
29
She
years.
didn't
Tommy's
play
telling
Tour
us.
live
Wow.
for 29 years.
Wow.
Yeah, I remember when she came
Wow.
around too. It was like a big deal.
And
you
like
know.
she's like
and you wonder,
the queen of
like, and I,
Yeah, yeah.
and,
anything, you know.
and I wonder what she must be feeling because whenever I mean, you get a little excited, right, when you're
Yeah.
about to perform,
Yeah.
no matter where it is. I love that feeling.
Yes, yes.
You know, your endorphins start to amp up and everything, but you wonder. And I'm not camera shy.
Yeah,
I'm
she
stage
falls
shy.
very
So
very short of
But
shy.
for somebody that is,
That's great.
But for somebody that is, I wonder. Oh my God! Like they probably have to medicate her before she comes on stage to have a fear.
Listen,
at the
Janet
time.
gets on the stage and then she's off the stage in the audience, grabbing people, singing with them.
Well, that's how you know you're
And then
entertaining people,
Some
you
people
know?
get
So-
scared, and she's like,
It's all about having fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And if
That's
people
entertaining.
leave
Yeah.
that
That's
night-
entertaining. Like when I seen you
And
do your
it's
sound check, you didn't stand right in one spot. All of a sudden, you started moving. You
Yeah.
started going to the end of the stage. You were
I'm
walking
trying to
over
listen
here.
for the
Now,
sound of the
can
room.
we,
so.
I know we have a clip of the video
Yeah.
from this album, Dreams. What's the title on this track we're going to see?
It's Dreams as well. So
It's
it's,
called
it's
Dreams.
actually Dreams, yeah. So
Okay.
it's basically,
Okay, so if we can, well, actually, want to give us a synopsis on
yeah, basically just you're going to see it's almost like a do-it-yourself type thing. I wanted to walk people through a day in my life of what
Okay.
I do, from writing a song to laying it down in the studio. Dreams, like what do you want to do? What's your
Good.
passion? What drives you? And so that's basically kind of like the setup for the video.
Okay,
All right, so here
from
it
the
is.
recently released.
Here it is. It's called Dreams.
Yeah.
Woo! It's time to change your dreams, come on. You guys ready? Yeah. Let's go. Hey, let me tell you something that maybe you will need it in here. So you say you want something, it's something that you wanna achieve. So tell me what you're doing to make it all come to life. Yeah, you gotta do more than believing, 'cause you know faith without works is dead, right? You gotta go, you gotta work, you gotta move, get busy with your dreams, come on. Take a chance, do what you do, get busy with your dreams, come on. You gotta go, you gotta move, get busy with your dreams, come on. Take a chance, do what you do, get busy with your dreams, come on. Hey, 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 hey. Who's dreaming with me? Yeah. Who's dreaming with me? Who's dreaming with me? Yeah. You gotta go. You gotta work. You gotta move. Get busy with your dreams. Come on. Take a chance. What you do. Get busy with your dreams. Come on. You gotta go. You gotta move. Get busy with your dreams. Yeah. Take a chance. Get busy with your dreams. Yeah. Get busy with your dreams. Come on. You want it? You gotta work for it. Get busy with your dreams. Come on. No. Get busy with your dreams. Come on. Get busy with your dreams. Come on. Get busy with your dreams. Come on.
Wow,
Excellent.
that was great. I
That's
love
amazing.
Thank you guys.
Get
Thank you for
busy with
playing
your
it.
dreams.
Get busy with your dreams. That's right. man.
Don't sit there and just think about it. Just go out and do it. Just go
nothing's
out.
going-
And you got moves. You got moves.
Hey, man,
got
you know,
moves,
try
you
it.
got
Try
the
it.
voice, you're a
You got the
good-looking
moves like
guy.
Jagger, you know.
Yeah.
You got moves like Jagger.
You are the whole
You got
guy.
moves better than Jagger.
Listen, that almost reminded me of Happy.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
It's got that same, not that it
Yeah.
sounds like it, but it's got that same upbeat.
Yeah.
It's funny because one of the owners of the studio
Just came in.
came in when it was going on and danced through the whole place. You know.
Tommy, can you come back on
But
camera
that's
and show us that little
that's what your music is.
That's
is,
great.
Is
Yeah,
doing.
yeah.
I mean, I feel it.
Good,
They
yeah,
felt
good.
it. That's why I said when I went on Facebook, I posted, "You got to hear this guy sing," and I love that.
Thanks,
I love
man.
the song you did during sound check.
Oh,
you
thank
know,
you.
so
Appreciate
and I
it.
made sure I said you're gonna play that one, right?
Yeah,
And that
definitely,
CD's
definitely.
mine,
Just,
right?
absolutely.
So that's going in my car
absolutely.
and the whole ride home tonight.
Yes, that's
and
right.
tomorrow
That's
it'll be
yours.
Popping
Definitely.
away. I love it.
How come it's not going to my car?
Because he gave it to me.
I got one for you too. I got one for you too.
That's just
Look at
Wait, what's Tommy say?
And I got one for
Tommy got
also.
one
So it's like,
Yeah.
and me?
Absolutely,
Yeah, you know
absolutely.
what?
I got one for
Like
everybody.
Tommy's dancing.
I can't wait to hear the rest of it. Now, you were voted.
Yeah, I mean, just I guess hard work's really paying off. There's a Blog Talk radio out in the West Coast. Shout out to Blog Talk, MJ
On the
Ricardio.
West Coast, that's
Yeah,
great.
it's called
Nice.
MIFA Awards. The first year they're having it. MIFA stands for Most Influential Phil Am. Phil Am is Filipino American.
Wow.
Okay.
So of 2014. So they chose 75, and I was one of them, along with like really big dogs like Bruno Mars. Bruno Mars is a little
Yeah.
bit Filipino.
Right,
so,
right.
So half of it is like really big dogs, and the other half is independent level. Like touching
Well, you're
myself.
going to be a big dog.
I'm
Yeah,
hoping.
definitely.
I definitely
I'm
see it.
still-
I mean,
yeah.
your demeanor is amazing.
Oh, thanks,
You're a
man.
real nice guy. I mean,
Yeah.
Thank you.
we've had people on there. They could
Yeah,
sing, but
right.
it's attitude too.
Yeah.
Especially in this industry.
Yeah.
If you got a bad attitude, they don't
Yeah.
want to know you.
Yeah,
They
you
don't
get-
care
you get
about
turned
it.
on.
Well,
You
unless
get
you're a
turned
commodity and
That's
see
true.
dollar signs and let's
Well,
not,
no.
let's not fool
You don't come-
anybody.
you
Usually the
come in-
attitude comes
No,
after
that's-
you blown up.
That attitude comes in afterwards.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's afterwards.
Yeah.
You don't come in
Kanye
with
West,
the
yeah.
attitude.
That you
Well,
can't.
Kanye West was probably a sweetheart coming in. Me myself,
Yeah.
I can't stand Kanye West.
I can't see how somebody could go from sweetheart to, no offense, I'm not digging that guy.
Yeah, it's money.
yeah.
Money
Right.
talks.
Yeah,
Money
yeah.
changes attitudes.
Right,
You know.
right.
So.
Yeah, you think he could ever be a sweetheart? That I'm not seeing. But, I don't know the guy, so.
Hey, in the
Maybe
Could
Kim
be.
thought so, right?
Hey,
Yeah.
It could be.
industry, you come in kissing ass, make it big, you start acting like an ass.
Start,
so
unfortunately.
that's how it goes.
Unfortunately.
Well, that won't be the case with you.
No,
But
no, I
don't-
can't.
I
It
don't-
won't happen.
grounded.
That's not who
grounded.
I
Well, you're
am.
going to be the big dog. I could see it.
Yeah, man.
Yes,
And
so
I'll
now-
definitely come back to Madhouse no matter what.
Oh.
There you
If
go.
you guys
There you
ever have
go.
it
There's
back
always going to
again.
be a
I
seat
hope
open for you.
so,
Awesome, man,
definitely.
awesome.
So now you have a lot of family back home in the
I do
Philippines?
still. Not so much immediate, but
Right.
cousins and aunts and
Are they watching
second.
tonight? I hope
I hope so, and if not, I'm definitely gonna have them watch it over and over. You're gonna see
Yeah.
the views pile up during
There you
you
go.
that
can
couple
catch
days.
it anytime. www.madhousetv.com. Soluri, no guts, no glory hour.
There you go. She's
Right?
good. She's
Yeah.
good.
So do you have any, I know what you're doing now with dreams
Yeah.
and all that. Do you have future vision of other things you'd like to do, or like maybe your music for screen?
Yeah.
or-
Well, I actually want to catapult this into something that's obviously bigger. I want to own my own label, and I want to put my artists out. I want to own copyrights to everybody's music, and I do have a vision, but none of that will happen if I don't get myself off the ground. Because
Right.
who am I to do all that stuff? So,
Right.
Oh, let me ask you this before, because I know time's flying by. I know we got to take commercial,
Yeah.
so we got to set you up on the stage.
Yeah.
So you can sing. But do you have any gigs coming up, or?
Actually, I was. I don't have anything till the 18th. I just actually
18th
got
of October.
slammed. Yeah, and I actually got slammed from two months till now, I had like 15 shows. Now it's actually the quiet time.
Okay.
So
but
where
that's
can we
okay.
see you on the 18th?
The 18th, I'm going to be on Blog Talk, which is the MIFA Awards also, MIFA Awards. And the 11th, I'll be at the Yotel Hotel doing the Runway the Real Way
And where is that?
in the city, Manhattan.
Okay.
And where can people find you?
Come
sorry.
check me out, guys. My Instagram is IM_Eric G. IM_Eric G. Twitter is Eric G Sounds. And Facebook, Eric G. Let's connect.
Great. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Eric
you
J.
definitely have to look him up.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
going to see, because we're going to take a quick break and we're going to get Eric on stage and
Yes.
he's going to show you what he's made of, and you guys are
Hopefully.
going to love it and you're going to want to get his CD.
And yeah, and go to his page, like his page, go to his Facebook, like him, support him, help him out, man. I mean, you know what? You become friends with him on Facebook,
Yeah,
and I'm
that'd
telling
be
you, he's
great.
going to be a big dog, and you're
That'd
going to
be
say,
great.
hey, I'm friends with him.
That's right. So stay tuned. We'll be right back. Eric's going to come back and do some tunes for us.
Awesome.
My name is Dr. Robert Brevard. I'm here for Multi-Medicine in Westbury, New York. We're located at 1065 Old Country Road, Suite 214. Been here for about 15 years. The practice has medical doctors, physical therapists, chiropractors, acupuncturists. We also do pain management, and we have orthopedists on staff. Here at Advanced Multi-Medicine Rehabilitation, we've got physical therapists on staff who treat an array of conditions, from neck pain to back pain, shoulder pain. We treat carpal tunnel. We treat a lot of car accident patients, slip and falls. We treat patients with knee injuries, with ankle injuries. We have state-of-the-art equipment. We've been here for over 15 years. Vast array of diagnostic testing, from x-rays to EMGs. What is an EMG? It's a diagnostic test that allows a doctor to determine where the pinched nerve is. Cora is a physical therapist at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. She's working on Stephanie, who was involved recently in an automobile accident. Stephanie has tight thoracic and cervical musculature, and Cora is doing some myofascial release work and some therapeutic stretching to help her with her pain. Vicky is also a patient here at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. Vicky is now working her leg muscles, specifically her quadricep muscles, trying to strengthen them after an injury she sustained. If you find yourself in need of any type of physical therapy, please don't hesitate to call Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation, located in Westbury, New York, in Suite 214. Phone number is 516-334-7000, or find us on our website at advancedmultimedicine.com.
I'm Tommy Marr. I'm down in St. Bart's having a good time. A lot of people at this time, they like to go have a little cocktail. But you know what I do? I'm going to watch MadhouseTV.com. You got that right.
Old Spice body spray will make you feel so powerful to blow your mind right in front of your face. Goodbye. Oh no! Power!
Automatic freshness, softness, and static control has never been easier with the Bounce Dryer Bar. I just stick it to the inside of my dryer, and I never have to remember.
Oh, Old Spice body spray makes you smell like power! It's so powerful it sells itself in other people's commercials. You smell like outdoor freshness.
You smell like power.
Yeah, I do. Power! Power!
Try this routine to feel fresh and clean. Pair Charmin Fresh Mates with your Charmin.
Oh, Old Spice body spray is too powerful to stay in its own commercial. That's right. Power! Old Spice body spray can change a regular smelling man into a man who smells like power!
Now, how is this? Wow, you know what? I actually do feel more powerful.
Potato chips! Power! It's me.
For professional motorcycle transport and towing, think Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing. Proudly serving all of Long Island, we feature expert handling and 24/7 service. So send a limo for your toy with Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing. For
And now for your listening pleasure from the newly released CD by Eric G. Dreams. We have Eric.
It's people like you that make this great. And that's why this song is called People Like You. And I hope you enjoy it. Here we go.
I wanna say that you're great. I wanna say that you're awesome. I wanna say so many things about personality. I wanna say you're amazing. What a friend you are to me. Always got my back, forever man. That's why I appreciate you. People like you only come around, and I really, really want to say, people like you, whenever I am down, make me feel okay. I wanna say, oh, 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 you blow my mind away and make me say, oh, 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 oh. That's why I appreciate you, so incredible, incredible, you're incredible, you're incredible, yeah. I wanna say you're the best, you simply cut above the rest, showing that you really care, it's genuine, never superficial. I'm loving how you make me feel. Every time with you, lets me know for sure that you're good to go. Friendship is official. People like you only come around, and I really, really want to say, people like you, whenever I am there, make me feel okay, yeah. Oh, 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 you blow my mind away and make me say, oh, 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 oh. That's why I appreciate you. You're so incredible, so incredible. You're incredible. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's bring it out like this, y'all. Girl, I love that people like you, loving the things you do. Hey, your personality and how you kick it with me is so incredible. Boy, I love that people like you. You're proving the true and true. Oh, you put me through the storm, the shoulder I can lean on. So incredible, so incredible, so incredible, incredible, so incredible, so incredible, so incredible, yeah, incredible. We're gonna do it like this, y'all. We gon' stomp, snap, clap, clap, stomp, clap. Stomp, snap, clap, clap, stomp, clap. Stomp, snap, clap, clap, stomp. Come on, come on, come on, yeah. We gon' stomp, snap, clap, clap, stomp. Stomp, snap, clap, clap, stomp. Yeah. Stomp. say people like you never rhyme down, make me feel okay. Yeah. Woo! Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, oh, oh. That's why I appreciate you. You're so incredible. You're incredible. You're incredible. You're incredible. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's people like you, come on. It's people over there, come on. It's people like you, yeah. You're so incredible. Woo. Yeah, yeah. Oh, oh, yeah. No, no, no. Thank you. Let's keep going. This next track is called Beautiful. All the ladies on the planet. And it tells all the ladies all around the world that you are beautiful, not because of the makeup, not because of the clothes, but because you are a child of God and you are beautiful. Here we go. Sisters around the world, wipe the tears from your eyes. Don't you listen to the words they say. They don't know the things they say to you. Now take a look in the mirror, and no doubt you'll discover a masterpiece, child of God, a beautiful thing. It's not about your clothes or your makeup, ladies. It's not what makes you beautiful, and you should know you're beautiful. Yeah, yeah. See, it's the heart and the soul and the mind and the love and the strength. I'm here to pick you up, so get on up in the name of sisters everywhere. All the girls and the ladies from around the world, let me hear you sing my song, singing you're beautiful. You know you're beautiful. All the girls and the ladies from around the world, let me hear you sing my song, saying you're beautiful. You should know you're beautiful. Now, ladies, listen. All the ladies on the planet, get up. From all across the world, get up. We're gonna hold you down. I'm gonna hold you down right now and let you know you're beautiful, yeah. All the ladies on the planet, get up. From all across the world, get up. We're gonna hold you down, and recognize that you're all the girls and the ladies from around the world. Let me hear you sing my Everybody song. Out there, singing you're beautiful. You should know you're beautiful, yeah. All the girls and the ladies from around the world, let me hear you sing my song, singing you're beautiful. You should know you're beautiful. Yeah, you all are beautiful, ladies. And let's continue on. Anybody got that special someone out there? The song's called Right Here With Me. If you got that special someone out there, make sure you keep it close to you. Don't ever let them go. And say thank you for being right here with me. This is my wife. I love you, baby. Out of all the people and all the places that you could be, with a million billion other things you could have been, I'm glad you're with me. You know I'm so glad, right? All the reservations, cancellations, last minute changes, oh, in a world where nothing stays the same. I'm so glad you're here with me. Now check it out. Right here with me. Yeah, right here with me. Come to stay right here with me. Right here with me. Right here with me. Ladies and gentlemen, come on. Girl, stay right here with me. Promise that you would never leave. Oh, I wouldn't be complete if I lived this life all alone without you. Without you. Oh, girl, always stay right here with me. Promise that you would never leave.
Girl, just stay right here.
Right here with me.
This song called Dreams. And this leads on a new album. Anybody got a passion out there? Anybody got a dream out there? This is the time, right here is the moment. It's not gonna happen by chance. You gotta get up off your seat. You gotta move. Here we go.
It's time to chase your dreams. Come on.
Y'all ready out there? Woo! Let's go.
Hey, let me tell you something that maybe you needed to hear. So you say you want something. It's something that you wanna achieve. And tell me what you doing. Make it all come to life, yeah. You gotta do more than believe.
Cause you know what? Cause you know faith without works is dead, right?
You gotta go, you gotta work, you gotta move. Get busy with your dreams, come on, go. What you do, get busy with your dreams, come on, go. You gotta go, woo. Get busy with your dreams, yeah. Get busy with your dreams, yeah. Come on, y'all. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Come on, Bobby, be out there. Worldwide. Philippines, I see you.
Everybody, everywhere. This is your wake-up call, yeah. Can't be a spectator to the game just cause you're afraid to fall. See, life could be moving to the left, to the right, but you gotta give it your all. You gotta give it your all, yeah. Go, woo. Come on, get busy. Come on, go. Take a chance. Get busy with your dreams. Come on, go. Get busy with your dreams, yeah, right now. Get busy with your dreams, yeah. Tell me what you doing.
So what you doing?
Tell me what you doing.
And what you doing over there?
Tell me what you doing.
Here we go.
Make it all come to life.
To life.
Tell me what you doing.
What you doing?
Tell me what
you doing, yeah. I'm gonna break it down like this, y'all. Now listen up. To life. I write it out, put my plans on the paper. We do it now, nothing promised for later. I say a prayer for the blessings and favor. And make the moves, never mind them haters. It's insanity, expected success. When you do the same things you get cold. Take the shot, working hard, play it right. Put your feet to the ground and your chin to the sky. Woo! Who's dreaming with me? Who's dreaming with me? Y'all dream with me? Who's dreaming with me?
Who's dreaming with me? Yeah. Gotta go, gotta work, gotta move. Get busy with your dreams, come on. Come on, get busy with your dreams, come on. You gotta go, gotta work, gotta move. Get busy with your dreams, yeah. Get busy with your dreams, yeah. Come on.
You want it? You gotta go for it.
Get busy with your dreams, come on. No, get busy.
We're gonna take it up to the top.
Get busy, come on.
Woo!
Get busy with your dreams, come on.
Kick the heck out of that. Oh my God.
Give us some
Eric
love, baby.
G, you are
Thank you.
amazing.
This is Eric G.
Great job. I want you to make sure you look in the camera, tell everybody where they can find you again, because
EricGSounds.com. Go check it out. Buy an album. Support me. I appreciate the love. Thank you guys.
I told you wouldn't let you down.
Get busy with your dreams and stay tuned. Next week we have the Beatles tribute band, Penny
Lane.
Only here on the Soluri No Guts No Glory Hour on MadhouseTV.com. Eric, we're going to have you back someday when
of course.
You're the big dog,
you're the
kid.
big dog. You promise?
Oh, absolutely.
All right, you guys have a great week. Go out and get his CD Dreams. Have a fun week.
Thanks, guys.
Peace out.
Good job, brother.
Hey, thanks, man.